And the fourth thing I would have my pageant girl work on is her platform. I would have her research a cause of her own desire, such as Relay for Life, and host an event to bring exposure as well as money into that cause to round out her pageant experience.
What kind of homework would she have outside of her time with you? What are some creative examples? Have them give examples, training, X numbers of days.
She would have to understand what it means to be a pageant queen by, of course, talking to other pageant queens. She has to know what it means to wear that crown and walk proudly on stage by looking at other people who are in the same boat. So I would set up meetings for her with state title holders and title holders within her area so that she herself can understand what it means to be a pageant queen. I would also have her be on YouTube question and answers so that she can practice the question and answer portion of the pageant. Those are the things I would have her do for homework.
What are some unique ideas for turning this tomboy into a pageant queen?
Well, we'd have to settle up with the appropriate wardrobe, so I'd make sure that she knew exactly what it meant to be a woman that wears heels and skirts and feels feminine and flirty. So I would take her to the mall and we'd do a little bit of shopping to get her in some cute, cool threads.
What exercises will you have her do to make her comfortable interacting with kids outside of her group of friends? Be creative.
I would have her run a campaign for social equality. It's important for this pageant girl to network with other people, but it's also important for them to get to know her. So she would have to spread the message of social equality to different social groups, like the jocks and the cheerleaders and the nerds even, so that hopefully everyone would coexist and rally behind our maid girl, because she's going to win.
So how will you teach her how to walk?
Well, let me show you. So we'd start in first position. My pageant girl's head would be up high, her eyes would be staring at the judges, her shoulders relaxed, chest up, and her leg would be in front of her right leg. And then we begin our walk. Making eye contact with the judges, smiling, eyes open wide, and her last and final pose. And that's how I would show her how to walk.
What will you say when she starts to whine about her shoes hurting or her dress being uncomfortable?
I tell her to suck it up. Welcome to womanhood. Pain is beauty and beauty is pain. If she wants to be a pageant queen, that's a part of the package.
What kind of preparations will she need to go through? Hair, nails, tanning, waxing?
She'd have to go through all of those things, and I would set up a spa day the day of the pageant to make sure that she's treated to a beautiful manicure and a lovely pedicure, as well as a facial makeover with great makeup, and of course a great hairstyle that's going to make the judges go goo goo gaga over her.
What will you do to prepare her for this?
It can be hard to transition from a tomboy into a pageant queen, and I know that because I myself was a tomboy. So I'll basically share the experience of my life with her in transforming from a tomboy into a woman that's very confident about her inner and outer beauty.
What can she gain from attempting to become a pageant queen?
Obviously, my maid girl will learn so much about how to carry herself in public and confidence and all kinds of cool tips on outward appearance and beauty. But most importantly, she will learn how to overcome obstacles and accomplish goals and reach for her dreams. So that's what she'll learn throughout this whole process.
What other life lessons do you think she could gain from this?
I think she can also gain the opportunity to learn how to network in different social groups and feel comfortable in her own skin, talking to different people about different issues. So she'll learn how to be more comfortable talking to everyone.
What would you consider your coaching style to be? Are you a drill sergeant or a big brother, big sister, etc.? Remember, you will only have about 3 weeks to whip her into shape.
I'm definitely a drill sergeant. She needs to understand that we don't have a lot of time and that time is precious and of the essence. So if she wants to be turned into a pageant queen, I'm the person that's going to make sure she's in shape to be a pageant queen.
Imagine the following scenarios and speak directly to her here. This is where we will see how tough you will be as a coach.
All right.
Role play number 1. What would you do if she showed up late to a scheduled meeting with you?
You're late? You mean to tell me you're late? We don't have a lot of time, and the time we have is precious. So you need to value this opportunity and be here early so that when I arrive, we can get started on my time.
Role play number 2. What would you say if she wanted to quit completely? We're looking for a hard-ass response to this question.
Quitters is for losers. You're not a loser. You have to stay in the game. It's not supposed to be easy. But I guarantee you the rewards are far greater than you would ever think. So we are not quitting. We're staying in this game. We're going to get our game face on and win that crown.
Role play number 3. Is quitting an option?
Hell no. Thank you, Made. This has been my self-submission for Made for MTV. I hope you enjoy this tape. I'm your Made coach.